Well, hello, guys. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally, and I mean literally, does not work. Um, it amazes me. It really does. I'm getting ready actually for my live stream tonight, doing a little extra research and stuff. We're going to be doing a mock draft with my man DMV. My man DMV, of course, is hell bent that Kyle Pitts is the guy that we need to draft. And I'm going to be, of course, making my argument and saying that, like Travis Kelce, he was a third round draft pick. And there's not that many tight ends that are drafted in the first round. One of the arguments that I'm also going to make is let me just read this list to you real quick. Los Angeles Rams, Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers, Washington Football Team, New Orleans Saints, Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New York Giants, and Indianapolis Colts. Those are the top 10 scoring defenses in the NFL. And only one of those defenses was not a playoff team, and that was the New York Giants. You can almost guarantee that if you have a top 10 defense, that you will be in the playoffs. You can't really guarantee that as far as offensive yardage goes. Of this year's top 10 offenses, only 6 of them actually made the playoffs, which is kind of interesting because, it's not really surprising because a lot of times if you're a team that's terrible and you're behind in the games a lot, you're playing, as they call it, garbage yards. And I'm sure all you Dak haters are going to say garbage yards. But that'll bring me to one of the top quarterbacks out there that people are interested in Deshaun Watson on a team that was 4-12. Weren't a lot of those yards garbage yards? Matthew Stafford, same category. But I just want to kind of go over a couple things here real quick because there's so much talk about Dak Prescott and his contract and how if he signs a contract, it'll be a team killer. The thing that's amazing is that Carson Wentz will probably get traded to somebody, and eventually they're going to have to deal with that contract. The same thing with Matthew Stafford, his contract. He only has 2 years left on it, and if he's working out for the team, he's going to have to get paid. The Minnesota Vikings, they had to increase the value of Kirk Cousins' contract. In all reality, the quarterback compensation will continue to do what it's always done. It'll continue to rise. So I'm going to ask a real quick question here. Quarterback compensation-wise, let's say you have a quarterback that's been in the league for 3 years, okay? His career numbers are 9,700 yards, okay? 67 TDs, 31 interceptions. Completion percentage, 61%. How do those numbers sound to you? Does that sound like somebody you say, let's pay in the 40s? Let's say that. Let's break it down a little further. First year, 5-6 was the record, 52 completion percentage, 2,074 yards, 10 TDs, 12 interceptions. Let's say year number 2, 58% completion percentage, 3,089 yards, 20 TDs, 9 interceptions. Definitely a big improvement. Yard average 6.7. Now, the third year was a great year. First 2 years, first one was terrible. Second one was pretty good. Third year was really good. We have 4,544 yards, 37 TDs, 10 interceptions. Monster year. Not disputing that. So do you look at this as one great year? Or do you look at this as a guy who's getting better and better and better and figure that you have to stay? Because if you look at, say, Carson Wentz's rookie year was terrible. His second year was really, really good. And so it went on from there. And, of course, you look at it and you say, well, we can't pay these guys. Well, those are actually Josh Allen's numbers. Josh Allen, they are projecting, will be in the mid-40s for a quarterback for his compensation. And in the grand scheme of things, he's jumped up big time, from 58 completion percent to 69. Now, on the flip side of this as well, could it be that part of the reason why his numbers increased so well is because he got Diggs as a wide receiver? He got Stephon Diggs. He got a great, talented wide receiver. So is it because Josh Allen is a great quarterback? Or is it because he needs those guys around him? Because when Dak Prescott got Amari Cooper, because we got Amari Cooper, we got, of course, Cole Beasley, he's got offensive weapons that are around him. All of a sudden, he's playing at an elite level. So is that only Josh Allen and the guys that he has are chicken salad? Or are you looking at this as it's a team, which is similar situation to Dak Prescott? He got Amari Cooper, great receiver, who he could maximize what he's doing. And this is where all this stuff gets to be kind of crazy, because as we hear, guys like Carson Palmer, who literally stole money, okay, average quarterback at best, who had a $43 million contract in 2001, which was unheard of course, okay, getting paid more than veteran quarterbacks, who proceeded to sign a $108 million contract, still having sat on the bench for 3 years, making $175 million, telling somebody else, you should take less money. This is where a lot of people will say, you're just a Dak Prescott defender, man. You're not really a Cowboy fan. And they get sick of hearing, and that's fine if you don't, again, you don't have to hear it if you don't want to. But I do these videos to point out the difference. The reality is, when you look at, I'll give you another little tad bit. Do we look at Alex Smith? Because by Cowboys fans out there, you would say, I'll take Alex Smith over Dak Prescott because his team is in the playoffs. So are you saying that Alex Smith was an elite quarterback? Actually, should I say Alex Smith, Haskins, Kyle Allen, and didn't they have somebody else in there? Okay. Are we going to say that those guys... Heineken. Okay, Heineken, that's it. That those guys are better quarterback than Dak Prescott? Because they got to the playoffs. Or do we look at it and say they had the number 4 defense in the NFL that helped carry the offense? It's amazing when I start thinking about quarterbacks that a Matthew Stafford, who has never won a playoff game, who has had great receivers, and mind you, Carson Palmer had Ocho Cinco, okay? Had Ocho Cinco, and also had Larry Fitzgerald with the Cardinals. And by the way, 2005, 2006 had a 1,400-yard rushing running back. Yet, didn't do much. As I look at teams that are looking and trading picks galore for guys that have not done that much, and let me say Matthew Stafford, good quarterback, but has not done that much, that a team is willing to give up 2 number 1s, a 3, and another player, that you've got a guy who's achieved more than that guy right there, and you don't have to give up draft compensation, and never did. And we're willing to just say, meh, let him walk. I'm going to keep on doing me and doing videos that I feel are important, and have no idea what he's doing over there.
I'm putting my stuff away.
What?
I thought you said we were getting ready for the Super Bowl.
Well, we are, but it's not today.
Yeah, but I don't need this until after the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm trying to put some of my stuff away.
Okay.
Away from ink to dry and make my food.
Oh, you already put, okay. All right.
You already
Have you got the list of everything we need rack-wise? Because I'm confused. I've got like 4 laces. The other one, I can't. Okay, there's somebody out there who ordered a lace rack and wanted to have a red stripe, and I cannot find the email from you on that one. For now, just send one with the white lace, because I don't.
You don't have to just change it.
Okay, I'll have to change it up. If you are watching, send me an email again. Say, hey, Mark, you jackass. I'm the one, okay? Oh. One other thing, too. Ooh. stay tuned tonight. Make sure you guys join in tonight. We'll have DMV here. We'll be doing a mock draft, and we'll have a surprise in here for you guys. We'll have a big surprise for you. And with that being said, I got to go out here and get some more of these laces paint. I'll see you tonight.